welcome back, everyone. Now, I'm excited about bringing on my next guest. We're live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us, and we're going to be sharing the show in just a little bit here. I have with me Joe McDonald, and he is the strategic partner of Gold Canyon Heart and Home. He also has with him Stephen Walker, and you have to introduce him because I don't know his background, so go ahead.
Stephen has just taken over the fundraising arm of our adventure that we've got going on the Triple Crown, and we're really excited to have him, and he's really excited to tell a little bit about the opportunities.
Well, first I want to do is talk a little bit about what Gold Canyon Heart and Home is. We also are waiting for Joe to be calling in. Joe, if you're listening, call in here. You need to call in. You're on the air. You're supposed to be on anyway. How's that?
That's good.
I've had other people do that before. Okay, so tell us a little bit about, Gold Canyon Heart and Home and what it is. This is very cool. Listen up, seniors.
Well, Gold Canyon Heart and Home is a nonprofit that serves a lot of communities. We serve veterans, we serve women, battered women, and all sorts of things. But this particular project is a partnership with AARP, and they want to disrupt the aging model so that people are not thinking that they're supposed to lay down and quit doing things because they passed the age of 50 years old. So anyone past the age of 50 who does anything, they call age disruptors. And so we partnered with them. We've got a 71-year-old man who just hiked 1,000 miles of the Appalachian Trail.
Who is saying that, by the way? I'd like all of the people that are listening probably would want to say, really?
Well, I've heard people tell me I don't want to go hike those trails and I don't want any part of that, and that's fine, I understand it, but not everybody wants to stop doing things at the age of 50 or 60 or 70 or beyond, and as long as you're feeling inclined to do it and you've made the investment in your health, there's no reason why you can't.
Right.
And that's what we want to make sure. Don't believe the aging models. Just put an investment into your own health and get out and do some things and see if you don't enjoy your life more.
Well, talk about what this is. It's a walk that's awesome. I mean, it's a hike. It's more than that. Tell them exactly what it is, because it's a pretty amazing.
Well, we're calling it the Triple Crown Adventure. You'll also find it by the branding name of I Hike with Mike Fagan, who's the one that came up with it. But the Triple Crown of hiking is 3 hikes across the United States. One is the Appalachian Trail, the other is the Continental Divide Trail, the other is the Pacific Crest Trail. So those are the historic paths from top of the country to the bottom of the country for moving freight and doing all the things that ever happened in this country over the course of our history. But it's 7,700 miles. Some people do hike it over the course of their lifetime. Very few, like less than 12. I think 10 people have done it in the course of a year. No one's ever tried to do it like we're doing it now, 1 year as a relay, everyone over the age of 50.
So everyone over the age of 50 can participate, but they don't have to go the whole, I'm telling you right now, there was no way I could do the whole thing, right? But that's me. Somebody might be able to, but if I wanted to, I can come in, I can walk a portion of it, drop out when I'm ready, and then somebody else carries on. Is that correct?
That's correct. You'd take on the tracker.
So when is this happening?
It's ongoing now. We're already over 1,000 miles in. Mike Fagan, the original fellow, got hurt, had to come back. He's in Arizona now, helping raise awareness. And we have a new hiker that's taking over. They call him the Silver Streak. Rick James is his real name, but he's a speed hiker. So he's catching up for the little bit of time we lost when Mike was down. And in the meantime, a 71-year-old Vietnam veteran has been carrying the tracker. So the hike has been ongoing for months now.
That's awesome. I want to give out the website, and then Stephen, I want to have you talk a little bit about it. You do, what was your portion of it?
I do fundraising is what I do.
So you're going to help people. You're going to be asking them for money, okay? Right?
Well, there's a lot of products that are being used by these hikers, and those products are getting national coverage as a result of being used by these hikers on this hike. So I'm calling those companies. A lot of these companies don't even know that their products are being used and going to get this coverage. We have 50 media spots scheduled over the next 8 to 9 months on the hike. And these are excellent opportunities for these products to be displayed. made. So
So let me talk to you about those.
Talk to me.
So first of all, what are where do they show, and what kind of products are you looking at, and are you talking about?
They're primarily health products, things that are good for the joints, things that are good for the metabolism, the skin, things that are good for digestion, and then a lot of just general hiking products, everything from boots to backpacks and gloves, sunglasses, hats.
Anything that can go towards a healthy older lifestyle, right? If
Sure.
you're older, right? Awesome. Now, how do they get involved?
Well, they can call in. They can go to the website at gchh.org. On there, they're going to see the Triple Crown Challenge, and they can go in there. And if they want to volunteer and maybe become a hiker themselves, they can do that. If they want to donate financially, they can do that on the website as well.
So, okay, the website is gchh.org, and basically they're looking to raise money a little bit, right?
Yes.
So you can go in there and you can maybe you want to just put some money towards this. Maybe you want to be a hiker and be a part of it. Maybe you want to go the whole distance. Maybe you just want to have a product that you have that you might want to have on that bin. How does it get out there? How do you get the word out there about their products?
Well, AARP does have a magazine that goes out to about 38 million homes every month, and we can have something put in there, right? Also, we can have it featured on the website. We can have the products featured at the different media and news events that we're doing. So we have a whole lot of different avenues and ways to promote this. This is something that's very big, right? With the magazine going out to that many homes,
39.2 million.
39.2 million homes they're
And
receiving.
so let's say somebody's listening here and they're saying, well, I have a product that I want to be involved with, but I'm only in Arizona. What would you say to them?
They'll get national exposure at every one of these events, regardless of where they are. So I would say get in touch with us and let's find the right sponsorship level for you that will capture it, and then you'll be able to come to the media events and display your products, get your banner on our motorhome and on our supply van, and you make the best of it. There's a lot of businesses people don't even think about. For one thing, if we've got senior groups out there or women's groups or anybody that's active and wants to get involved in conservancy, if they wanted to raise money, help us raise money for this age disruption thing, we also can give money through the 50, through the nonprofit to their favorite charity. So we can give them a percentage of what they get. So we can share the wealth because of this big project and partner with AARP.
The website is gchh.org, and we have Joe on the line, so I'm going to let Joe chime in. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
I know you had to be on the road right now. Let's talk. Tell them what you want to say on your end right now about this project and how I'm so excited about it. I'm a senior. I'm one of these people, and I told you I want to be a part of it. So tell us what you want to say about it.
Well, I can tell you there's been a lot happening just today and yesterday. We've had, because the article came out in the bulletin, the AARP bulletin, I've been getting dozens of calls from people that read the article that want to volunteer and hike. They want more information. I got some good feedback on the website. People weren't really, I had to kind of spell things out a little better for the volunteers because they were trying to understand how the relay would work, and it's given me a lot of insight. But one common denominator was everything that I heard in the way of feedback was excitement and buy-in, and they think it's great. And I just think it's really cool the way people over 50 are seeing this as an opportunity to involve themselves and go, yeah, I want to be a part of that. I'm a hiker. I love to hike.
I'm not a hiker and I want to be a part of it because I believe that people over 50 should not think that they are, just because they're over 50, that their life is done. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further. Joe, stay on the line. We're going to hang tight with us for a little bit. We're going to come back in just a minute. You guys got to check out the website, however you want to get involved. This is exciting and it's big. The website is gchh.org. Don't forget, it's gchh.org. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. If you're over 50 and if you think your life is done, which I know most of us that are out there that are over 50 do not even feel 50. My mom used to say to me, I don't feel old until I look in the mirror, But really, honestly, today we don't have that, right? Everybody feels much younger. Joe, I wanted to ask you real quickly because I don't want to lose you. What were you saying that you wanted to get out before then when we went to a break?
Well, I would like everyone that goes to the website, if you have any interest in volunteering on any level, because these are some of the questions I've been getting from people that have been there. They fill out the volunteer application. They're like, well, I want to hike. Why does it matter how many words a minute I type? What it is that not everyone might have the ability to get up to one of these trails, but they want to support the cause. And so we need as much help as we can get. And the other thing I'd like to get out there is the fact that we are trying to bring a lot of awareness to age disruption, and we're doing that with this event already. People are really wrapping their heads around the idea that, this is fun. But also Trail Conservancy and the hiker assistance groups. So many people are hiking the great trails for causes, worthy causes, but they're also hiking the trails. There's a lot of veterans with PTSD. There's a lot of people that are suffering from the loss of a loved one, and they come on those trails and they hike and they heal themselves. There's hostels, these small groups of people all along the trails that help them on their journey, and there's such comradeship. When you get so far away from civilization, it's amazing how civilized people really become and how they interact. It's a way to unplug. And so hiking in general, bringing awareness to the beauty of the trails and the beautiful human element to it all. And so anyone that wants to be a part of that or promote that, this will not be our last project. It may be our first one of this type, but we're already thinking about just how much more we'd like to do. And here in Arizona as well.
And us seniors deserve that.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And now go up on the website. It's gchh.org. This is going on now, guys. So get on there now and check it out. It's exciting. It's through AARP. So it's huge. And Stephen, when we were talking to you a little bit about how people can get involved who have businesses, who might have a product. I was saying to you, I might have I can think of 20 right off the top of my head that I think would be great for this. What is the benefit of somebody who wanted to, get involved?
They are going to get maximum coverage over the next 9 months and beyond. There's also talk about doing documentaries, perhaps Netflix or some other type of mode, but that's going to be seen by millions of people, Also, every single stop along the trail is a featured media event. So there's just a lot of different ways in which your products can be promoted, regardless of what kind of products it is that you have. And it's all for a good cause. And any donations are also tax deductible because of the 501c3 status. So, you can't go wrong here.
Right. And again, the kind of products that you're looking for is what? Primarily
health products, products that the hikers are already using, something that's going to benefit people that are seniors.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things you said at the break was you would not believe it, Carol, But what they feed the hikers is what?
Beer, mainly the microbreweries, and fruit, the high caloric intake, because they're just burning off so many calories. A lot of these hikers are in great shape. You know, they may be 50, 60, 70 years old, but they're in a better shape than a lot of 20-year-olds. They really are. But they have very low body fat, and they burn up a lot of energy as they're going along the trail. So, you know, beer,
So they
fruit.
need beer. Anybody out there that has got let's say, a beer company and you want to get involved, they need it. Lots of it. Okay, and so what else, you're obviously a part of this, and you're a strategic partner. You're excited about it. What makes you so excited about it?
Well, I see it as a unifying thing. There's nothing that should be divisive about this. We can all support in our own way. Everybody wants trail conservancy. Everyone wants, the ecosystem protected. Everyone wants their older relatives, friends, family, neighbors to feel good and feel vital throughout the course of their life, so we can support people that are over 50 that are showing that, life goes on, and we live and we thrive, and we can support one another. We can support these heroes on the trail that are taking care of things just because of their love of the sport of hiking. So I just see it as a win-win, and GCHH has a heart for making sure everything's a win-win.
And it is for everybody. Anybody can volunteer on any level. You don't even have to be you don't have to be over 50. I want to get that out too. You don't have to be over 50 to be involved. True. Anyone can get involved.
That's right.
But anyone who's over 50, certainly I know, can relate to this for sure. Joe, anything else that you want to add?
No, I just want to say I appreciate you having us on the show to get the word out, and really love the show.
Thank you.
Didn't know anything about it until we're a good relationship. We'd like to work more with you moving forward, and thank the guys for being there, because I couldn't be. I really wanted to be there, but I guess I got to show up.
You did, and you know what? You called in at the perfect time. So, with the goal of all of this, basically, is, again, tell them what the goal is and tell them what you're looking for. Go ahead.
The goal is to raise awareness for seniors that the aging models are simply models that were set, and they're no longer valid, and that
it's not the 50s anymore, you guys.
We are disrupting those aging models, and we're doing it in a proactive way, and we're raising money for conservancy and to make sure that those trails last in perpetuity, and other people can get involved and can even earn money for their favorite charities by helping us raise money for this particular cause.
And anybody can be a volunteer. You can volunteer in any aspect. You don't have to walk, but if you want to hike, you can hike. If you want to and you want to get involved in any way, they're looking for help. They would love it. You could check it out on their website. It's gchh.org. Go ahead. Okay.
And one more quick thing. I'd like to thank Europharma and Valasta, two sponsors that came on board, and they're just incredible companies. And if you suffer from any inflammation or any kind of chronic condition, Valasta, which is astaxanthin, that's a product, and Curamin, which is another product that they sell, is good for everyone. And I would encourage anyone to look that up online.
And on your website, do you have, what can they see there? Can they find some of this stuff that he's talking about? Do you advertise there as well? Because you said you can do that. Go ahead.
Yep, they're on there. On our sponsors page, you can click on the link and go right to their sites. Yep.
So that's how somebody easily can be on there, no matter what. Especially if you're here in Arizona and you just want to be on the site, that would be a great way of, as a whatever level that would be, to advertise.
Yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely.
So what would be your final words for everybody?
If you want to donate money, you want to donate time, you want to be a part of this, you want to get out there and hike, you just want to come into the office and help answer the phones, we can use your help. So you can go onto the website, gchh.org. You can fill out the form for the volunteer. You can fill out the donation form. Keep in mind that any of the donations are tax deductible, so they're a write-off for you. And if you're a company, if you're a corporation and you have any products, we are more than happy to promote those those products for you throughout the life of the hike as a way of saying thank you for your donation.
That website is gchh.org. And if you've read, ARP is all over the place. I get ARP, every once a month. But they always are sending something. Are they in their magazines? Are they talking about it? You said, did they have like something on it? Just you said the other day. What was it? This month? What were they saying?
Well, AARP had a full-page special on this Hike with Mike Age Disruption Adventure. So, if you get the magazine, open it up and read it. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. Read the magazine. You'll see all about it.
It was in this month's bulletin. Yes.
So check it out if you've got it. And a lot of people keep those around hanging out, so you know you got it there sitting there. Go ahead and read all about it. Check it out on the website. It's gchh.org and get yourself involved. This is awesome. And you know what? Just even the littlest way can make somebody feel that much better. Don't you think?
Yes, it
Absolutely.
can.
Help us, you'll feel better.
So there you go. Say it again.
Help us, you'll feel better.
Okay, Joe, what are your final words?
Well, come on out and hike with us.
And how about you guys?
Just, this is a good thing. Help us, help you. Be a part of it.
In any way you can. So check them out on the website. If you have your ARP from this month sitting around at home, go ahead and read all about it. You can see it there. You can go up on the website. It's gchh.org. I know that it makes me excited about hearing something like this because I'm that person saying, you know what, there's no way that I feel 61 almost, and I know that I would out there, and people should feel good about themselves. Stop sitting on the couch anyway. Anybody that's sitting there, get up. You're going to feel much better. Check them out. It's gchh.org.
You should be mine.